Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com. In this quick video, I'm going to just give an update on people who were making the claims of being able to get funds from a 1099-A or 1099 OID form. Still, no proof has been sent over to me, and I've actually been monitoring the channels, and it looks like they've made a switch to starting to tell people about, their rights to travel, to start investing in gold or precious metals. They're starting to switch to giving business opportunities and other types of things to kind of have people use that worthless dollar, that fiat currency, to pay them to get into their opportunity, or take fiat currency to buy gold and silver. I don't even know how that works in someone's mind. If you have precious metals, why would you take fiat currency in exchange for those precious metals? I guess we're gonna have to, find out that arrangement. Something that I had saw that I think will set the record straight, at least in some people's mind, about money, about currency, about the dollars that we spend to get the things that we need on a daily basis. And it was a good example that I had saw. They had showed a farmer, and for you that don't know, I actually live on a farm now. I moved back out of the city, and out there's a lot of farmers that'll just leave like sweet corn, and you can go and get eggs and just a whole bunch of stuff that you can get, and you can trade for it, or you could just use money and buy it. Most of them prefer money to buy it, and let me tell you the reason why. If you are a farmer and you had, let's just say you had 3 pigs, and you wanted to go to the chicken guy and you wanted to get some eggs, you need to get some eggs. What would be the appropriate barter for, let's just say, one of your pigs, because you're not going to kill it and chop it in half to them? What would be the appropriate barter for your pig in relation to the eggs? And if you were to get all of those, if he was to say, okay, you have 1 pig and I'm going to give you 300 eggs, would that make sense to you, especially if you're not in the egg selling business and you're just trying to get eggs for your homestead? So in that example that I had saw with currency, is that currency actually leveled out the problems that we had in the past with bartering for things. Because if you have gold and you want to buy gold, you want to buy food from let's just say from the store, the corner store, any store, and you went in there and you had a piece of gold, and you say the gold was worth $100, but you want to buy like $25 worth of groceries, they're not going to chop off $25 worth of gold off of your gold piece, or whatever you have, rock of gold or whatever you have. They're not going to chop off $25 of it. And then you might be saying, well, they'll take it and then put it on credit. Well, what if you wanted to use the other $75 for something else on that day? See, that's why I believe that if you are going to play in that minefield, which I have nothing against it. I absolutely have nothing against it. I'm all about ideas. I'm all about exposing myself to different things and seeing the possibilities. I wouldn't be a businessman if I didn't understand the possibilities. But I'm also, I am conscious of what's going on day to day. I don't live in the future. I live for today. And what I want you to understand as an individual, as a viewer of my channel, is that if you're going to do something for yourself today, you need to work on your credit. You need to work on getting out of debt. You need to put together a plan. And then once you have that under control, and you can do it at the same time, depending on your personality, on how much pressure you can take, you need to figure out ways to increase your income. And that could be from getting a raise or changing your job if you Don't think that you're suited for owning a business, because there's a lot of responsibilities that go with owning a business. Maybe you could be a freelancer where you're just, you don't have employees, but you're going and you're just getting work because you're very good at what you're doing. Or you want to start a full-fledged company, and there's different types of opportunities that are available to enhance your income. But the thing that you need to understand, that I think that people have you focused on the most, is the dollar. They have you focused on the coins. They have you focused on silver, gold, all of these different things that don't add up to you making changes in your life and being able to make income for yourself. Because when it comes down to it, for all of us, when it comes down to it, you're going to be paid based on the benefits, based on the how hard it is for you to do what you do, because you can't be replaced. That's how you're going to be able to know your income at the first level. The next level is where you end up making businesses, and you don't have to do anything for them but invest to get them started. And that's the level that I'm in right now. I've started my second company where I don't even have to be at the location, don't have to go in, nothing. I just make sure that the payroll checks are signed, and that type of stuff, and just make sure that everybody's doing what they're doing. But I could do that from my phone. That's level two. But level one is to figure out something that you love to do, and then go out there and do it, and don't worry about embarrassment. Don't worry about what your friends and family think, because let me tell you, they're not going to be the one riding in your $150,000 car, or if you want a Rolls Royce, or you want Tesla, or whatever you're going to have. They're not going to be in that car with you. So stop worrying about what they think. Start worrying about, or don't even worry, just start doing what you think you need to do. And you're going to fail on the way. You're going to fail some of the time, but don't let that discourage you. Just keep moving forward. What I've done is some of the times people are afraid to invest in themselves. I was looking at how much I've invested with mentors, how much I've invested with programs and investment type deals over my lifespan. It's probably reaching over $200,000, and I've gotten good information from all of them. Some of them was not worth it, some of them were, but I can tell you this: knowing is knowing. And that's probably where you're at right now. Is like, if I could just know, how much would you invest to just know? Like, if you could just say, Steve, I'm interested in starting a business. I'm interested in doing this. I'm interested in changing my family's financial future. I'm interested in getting out of debt. Can you just sit down with me and just say, hey, tell me what you did? Because I've done those things. I've had problems with overfinancing myself with debt. I worked my way out of debt. I've had bad credit. All of those things. Cars repossessed. Couldn't pay the bills. Arguing, fussing, fighting with the spouse over this stuff, and we worked our way out of it. We're going on 33 years of marriage. So I guess rule number one would be, get your information from people who know what they're talking about. I know it's hard right now with the YouTube and TikTok and people faking and fake celebrities and all of this stuff, but you've been watching me, and I'm pretty sure there's other people that you've been watching, and the longevity for these types of things is where you'll be able to see that who knows what they're talking about and who's just faking it. But I wanted to get that out. This 1099 deal, I think, is coming to a head. I was thinking that it was going to last a little bit longer, but I'm seeing that they're starting to pivot into other stuff because they know that they're not going to be able to deliver. The only way that I've seen the 1099A, 1099 OID, any of those where people have actually gotten funds, it's where they had put a fake amount for money that they received, and then they got a refund claim on the claim that they had paid taxes on that money and they were owed a refund. That is the only way that I've seen it done. There's even people who claim that they got a car, it was a technicality and they really didn't get the car, or there was something that was technical violation with the way that the application was done, technical violation with the way that the car dealer wrote the contract. There's always a second level to it. So I'm almost close to shutting the door on this type of thing working. They always come up with different new excuses. It's not getting anywhere. It's just not getting anywhere. So if you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video What Makes Us Different so you can see my 8-point validation process, my two-phase settlement process. That's the way that we do it. If you don't want to work with us that way, please choose another company. If you need your credit report scores, go to the website yournumber3scores.com. We also have a link for FICO scores so you can see what credit card companies, mortgage companies, and car dealers will see, and other lenders what they'll see. They use this FICO score, or some of them use a different FICO score, but it's all under the FICO system. And then if you have debt collectors coming after you, we have a program for if they're trying to sue you, or if you just have them coming after you early. You need to grab my 3-pack of letters: statute of limitations letter, debt validation letter, and cease and desist collection activities letter. I have the instructions on there so you can use it in the appropriate way. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.